2024. It is truly a pleasure to be standing here before such a diverse and dynamic group. Whether familiar faces or new acquaintances, I'm grateful for the opportunity to address you today, and I must say, it's great to see so many faces that haven't been replaced by robots yet. Hey there, judging thrown there. Yep, you heard right. They're the wizards with the scorecards and the maestros of excellence. To my fellow contestants, a big cheers to each one of you. I totally get it. Public speaking can be a roller coaster of nerves and excitement, but guess what? We're in this together, ready to conquer the spotlights and own the stage. I'm Thomas, and it's my job to introduce my team and our topic. This evening, we're going to be diving into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence, or AI. Think of AI as super small computers that can do things we once thought only humans could do. It's not just a sci-fi concept. It's already part of our everyday lives, influencing everything from our phones to our jobs. Dexter will be our speaker for the evening and will be taking the spotlight shortly, and Kira, our vote of thanks, will close the speech. Summarising the entire speech in just 2 minutes is no small feat. Kira truly knows how to deliver a bite-sized finale that's both witty and impressive. But why Dexter? Well, Dexter's such a pro at performing magic. It's like he's an AI wizard in a human disguise. Rumour has it he wants to make a computer disappear and reappear with a simple reboot. That's what I call magical debugging. Hold on tight. Dexter's about to dazzle us with a magical journey through the evolution of AI. So he's the tech wizard who leads the enchanted world of artificial intelligence. Get ready for some mind-blowing moments. Dexter's about to work his tech magic.
Thank you, Thomas, for that wonderful introduction. Now, envision a future where artificial intelligence is seamlessly woven into the fabric of our daily existence, allowing it to simplify routine tasks like making breakfast, but also revolutionise fields such as healthcare and education. Now, AI is going to be the next big thing that changes how we live forever. You ready for it? You better be. Now, let me start off with saying it's not just about the whole robots taking over the world thing. It's our secret weapon to making life a whole lot cooler. Now, let me talk about one thing. Homework. The arch enemy of every teenager, am I right? Well, imagine having an AI buddy that can make those pesky math problems a little bit less painful. Now, it's like having a private tutor but without the awkward small talk in between. But my dad's a bit of an AI wizard. He treats AI like it's one of the actual employees. And he has taught me creative ways to integrate this into my schoolwork to maximise my time spent home learning. Don't worry, the word plagiarism doesn't even feature. Now, need a study buddy at 2 AM? AI doesn't need sleep. It's there for those late night cramming sessions, making sure you understand those dreaded assignments. Working in a group project? AI can help coordinate tasks, set deadlines, and make sure everyone's pulling their weight. No more being stuck with the slacker. Moving on. Miss Brennan. Think I'm safe? Yeah, I'm safe. My language teacher's a bit of a stickler when it comes to us learning new German vocabulary. But with apps like ChatGPT, I can completely break the language barrier. It's like having a mini Miss Brennan in my pocket. Now, it also makes my homework game smoother. Hello, Mr. Pace in the audience. Hi, Mr. Pace. Maybe we can book a meeting and I can show you a thing or two. I talked about how in language apps, well, recently in my own experience, I was able to conduct a real-time conversation with a Spanish waiter, but he spoke no English, and I was able to use ChatGPT as a translator. Secondly, I want to talk to you a little bit about my favourite hobby, magic. Now, I am a magician and I use AI for my acts. While I was preparing for a talent show, I got ChatGPT to write me a short but snappy introduction just to invite me onto the stage. When I was happy with the text, I put it into 11 Labs, which is another AI app that created a completely AI-generated voice for me. Now, moving away from myself, I mentioned for a brief moment about how AI could revolutionise healthcare, but how, you ask? Well, this is the actual magic. Reports state that the life of a Japanese woman was saved when the system correctly identified her illness. Doctors using conventional methods were stumped. The AI's ability to store and process large amounts of data extremely quick was key to its success. It got her genetic information and compared 20 million different medical studies, and it determined that she had a leukemia rare form of leukemia. Now, the woman in question is still alive today, as the doctors were able to develop a cure. Now, and there's one more thing with AI. What about it knowing your digital secrets? Okay? But what if it starts spilling the beans? You don't want your AI to become the town's gossip worm, do you? Know about Kira's secret pizza obsession? You do now. And what about AI catfishing you? AI can be the ultimate impressionist, making people say things that they never said. It's like turning a friend into a pop star just by tweaking their voice. It's really cool for karaoke, but a bit eerie when you're actually talking to someone. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Will AI take some jobs? Well, the short answer is yes, they will. But before we hit the panic button, we need to break it down. Yes, AI is smarter than most humans, but AI still needs mentors to ensure fairness so it doesn't go crazy. We need to guide AI through its awkward phase, okay? So here's the deal, Tech Tribe. We need to steer this digital ship, craft the future. Jobs might get a makeover, AI might be the cool intern, but we're still the rock stars in this tech concert. Embrace the ride, keep learning, and let's ensure the future is as awesome as we are.
Dexter, a colossal thanks for that mind-expanding journey through the AI universe. Your speech was so smart that even Alexa was taking notes. Now judges, feel free to throw a question at Dexter, just make sure it's not about his favourite computer game, he might still talking binary code.
Do you think AI will be able to develop human emotion or empathy?
Would you like the question clarified, or are you ready to answer?
I would like the question clarified, please.
So do you think that, say someone is upset, do you think AI will be able to comfort them in the way a human being can?
Are you ready to answer?
I'm ready to answer. In the not too distant future, I believe AI will be able to experience human emotions like empathy, greed maybe, but it just takes a bit of learning. If it has time to analyse humans, it will, and we need to teach AI how to create its own personality, how to be more human than it is now. Thank you.
I trust that was sufficient. Now, without causing any algorithmic delays, allow me to extend a warm welcome to Kira, our vote of thanks, also to end this AI-infused journey with grace and flair.
Thank you, Dexter, for that fantastic AI-themed speech. Your enthusiasm is as contagious as a computer virus. The harmless kind, of course. You are like a robot with turbocharged batteries, unstoppable and infectious. You're like the Elon Musk of our virtual worlds. Dexter really nailed the cool side of AI, right? It's all about how AI is like our unstoppable tech buddy that thinks faster and more awesome. And let's face it, AI is like the superhero of our story. It's here, and there's no stopping it from doing some seriously cool stuff. On the flip side, Dexter really hit the nail on the head by also bringing up some concerns about AI. It's like he pointed out the potential villains in our tech superhero story. Let's bring it in now. Dexter highlights the worry AI might change the job scene. It's like adding new heroes to the team, but we need to figure out how everyone fits in. He also touched on how it can make choices for us. Picture this. You know how in your favourite video game, you get to control what your character does? Wow, Dexter brought up a point. What if, suddenly, the character started making its own choices without asking you? It's a bit like that with AI. Dexter wants us to think about how dangerous it would be if our game characters started going rogue. And finally, security challenge. Dexter rightly mentioned how it may be difficult to protect sensitive data. There's always a risk of unauthorized access to personal information. It can be a bit scary, right? But here's the thing. Dexter is nudging us to find out the superhero balance. We want AI to be a force for good, like Iron Man, not a tech villain causing chaos. Dexter handled the judge's question very effectively and brought light to the AI in a sensitive manner. Dexter always seems to have a skillful way of addressing complex issues with clarity and consideration. Hey everyone, give it up for Dexter, the AI whisperer. If his speech was a chatbot, it would be the one you would actually want to talk to.
Thank you, Kira. A warm thank you to both Dexter and Kira, the dynamic duo who brought an extra touch of intelligence and humour to our journey. Also, special appreciation to Miss Cope, our English teacher, our fabulous school for believing in us and allowing us time to rehearse, our fellow participants, and heartfelt gratitude to the brilliant organisers and judges who orchestrate this event seamlessly every year. Public speaking is a vital skill in our tech-driven age, and it's been an enlightening experience. I'd like to extend a deep thanks to everyone involved. Your support is invaluable. In the spirit of AI humour, why does a robot bring a ladder? To reach the next level in artificial intelligence.